So we got some goodies in the mail. Got the Arduino Mega 2560. Then we got our ramps board. And our graphic display, cables. This plugs into our ramps for our display. These are drivers and heat sinks. We got I think this is a 8.5 amp power supply. And here's a 12 volt fan that I'm going to put on all this stuff and see if any of it will work. Alright, now that you have your software burned onto your card, we can start putting this stuff together. I think first we're going to get some of these drivers out. There, she'll focus on it, I think. They're just a little tiny thing. There's a tiny little potentiometer on there that we're going to have to adjust, and we'll have to put our little heat sink on too. That potentiometer on the ramps board faces away from the power. Potentiometer's over here, power's over here. And then we'll start putting these on. Not really. Yep, just seat it on down in there. Make sure the pins aren't all bent up before you start shoving stuff together. If they're bent when you started, they're not going to get any better. X, Y, and Z. There, those all clip on there nice. And then we can put the stack right on top. Again, look for bent pins. I had a few I had to straighten out. And of course those soldered lugs hit the board below it. I think it fits together good enough though. Put on some little 3M heat tape. When you put these on, just stick them on down to the chip. Before you put your drivers on, you should probably make sure you put your jumpers on the pins there. Now we got to pull all those drivers back off. I'm just trying to be gentle with it, but there. Yeah, I knew better, but this came with a bag of jumpers. Then we gotta jump all these pins. And I'm pretty sure every pin gets a jumper. Alright. So each driver has all the jumpers in now. And that's for my A4988 drivers. If you have a different driver, which you might have the 8825s, or I think there's some other ones, read up on your pins and how to set that up. I am not responsible for when you do it wrong for what you're doing. Even if it's the same number drivers, you know, probably be a good idea to read the stuff. Alright, drivers on. Well, now for our graphic controller. That will just clip right on here. There, we got a bent pin. Take your time with your pins, they get bent. Especially when they ship it in a bag from China. Alright. Now I think we're just gonna hook this stuff up, power it up, see if the display comes on. These are numbered EXP1 and EXP2. So this is 2. One. Alright, now time to hook up power and see what happens. Alright, got the Arduino and Ramps hooked up to the power supply. The Arduino programmed. The screen plugged in. Here we have it. Marlin is loaded on our machine. You know, I feel like this selector's backwards from my printer, but cool. We're up and running.